You go to school 5 days a week, right? How would you feel if they made you go Saturdays too and make it 6? Wow. What if you got Fridays off and made it 4? Yeah. Okay. So they talk about stuff like that too, and how many hours a week you need to go to school, all those things, what your teacher should be teaching you guys, what your grades are going to, what your report card looks like. That's all done in this room. Well, by the people who work in this room. Okay. They talk about transportation too. Who's excited to get their driver's license when they turn 16? Awesome. Now, by raising your hands only, who thinks they should lower that age to 13 so you can get your driver's license? Now, people who have your hands up, does anybody want to tell me why you think they should do that? Why do you think? Yeah.
Because you could get anywhere you want.
Okay. So it could maybe help you could get places when you're younger, okay? Okay. But why should they give you your license when you're 13? Teenager, okay, so maybe you're mature enough to make the decision.
But they might also say they don't want to give us because they might say we're kind of too young and we're not that mature.
Oh, here's the other side, okay? So the people who think maybe you should be a little bit older. So if you guys were to keep talking about that, that would be like a debate, okay? Some people agree, some people don't. They're going to talk about it back and forth.
Well, I agree still.
Oh, you still agree, but you're just playing devil's advocate, right? You're the other side. Okay. Well, the MPPs think you guys should be 16. All right. Now they could change that if they wanted to. You can always write to your MPP and ask them to lower it. You never know. It could happen. Actually, later on this morning, we're going to have a special treat. You guys are going to get to meet your MPP. I saw her this morning. She's excited to meet you guys. Do you know who your MPP is for your area? What her name is? Her name's Laura Albanese, and she belongs to the Liberal Party, so she's part of the government. And she's going to take a picture with you guys later on this morning. All right, so we have education. They talk about transportation. Who's been to the doctor before? All of you guys, right? So they make sure that you guys have doctors and nurses to go see. That happens here in this room, okay? So things that they talk about here directly affect you guys, and you can always write to your MPP or give her a call if you think they should change anything. Not guaranteed it'll happen, but you can definitely make your opinions heard, okay? So that's what they do in here. They make laws. Who sits in that big chair in the front of the room? Speaker of the House, good. His name is Steve Peters. Okay. Steve Peters was elected, actually that's his desk over there, because you have to be an MPP to be the Speaker first. He was elected as a Liberal MPP, so his desk is on that side. But once he was elected Speaker, he became nonpartisan. What do you think nonpartisan would mean? What do you think? It's good people, yeah. Doesn't belong to a party. Why would it matter that the Speaker not belong to a party? What in his job would make that important? What do you think?
Because he's going to be like very busy because like he's going to be thinking about speaking in the House, but then he's going to also be thinking about other stuff that MPPs will be doing.
You're right. Yeah, he has to run this whole building, so he has a lot to worry about. Why else? Maybe he'd play favorites, right? When he has to make decisions in the chamber, maybe he'd favor one party over another, and he has to be neutral. That would be like if your teacher decided one day that all the boys have to stay in for recess, but all the girls can go and have fun, right? That wouldn't be fair. It's just to treat you guys equally, right? Treat you guys all the same, and the same is here is true in the chamber. Right, now at the end of this table here, this is the clerk's table in the middle. They count the votes, and at the end they have that golden mace underneath. Have you guys seen a picture of the mace before?
Yeah.
Can anybody raise their hand and tell me why we have a mace? What do we need a mace for in this place? What do you think? You can take a guess if you don't know. I'm curious to hear your opinions.
Because kings used to use it.
You're right. It did have to do with the king.
To show their power.
Sorry?
To show their power.
To show power, absolutely. You guys are on the right track. If you look at the end, there's a crown. So when you see a crown, you think of a king or
A queen.
queen. Queen who? Queen Elizabeth II. That's right. This mace represents Queen Elizabeth II. That mace is a symbol of power, like you said. Okay, the mace takes power from Queen Elizabeth II, and it gives power to our Speaker, Steve Peters. Okay, it says that our Speaker is allowed to hold meetings here and make laws, and they're allowed to make laws for the people of Ontario. Okay, we have democracy now. The Queen doesn't make laws for us anymore, and that mace is a symbol of that. The mace is made out of copper. It's plated with gold. It has 2 diamonds in it, and it weighs a little over 22 pounds. If it's not here in the chamber, there's a rule that says we can't meet. The members can't debate. It has to be brought in every day, and only one person, maybe 2, but usually only one